I know it's been a minute since I talked to you guys and we finally come together to talk about just some things. So, do you guys know that when my video starts up and I have going to my musical intro and it has that fashion, entertainment, and more part? Well, this is the more section. Okay, so we're gonna doo-wop right now. We're gonna doo-wop, pop, pop, pop for some Miss Toni Braxton. That's what we're gonna do right now. So, pretty much I'm trying to figure out, do I want to tell you guys about my tire changing experience, my first ever tire changing experience that has a moral at the end of it, or do I want to talk to you guys about the Jabukas fighting on the Green Line and robbing someone in mid-daylight? So which one? The robbery with the hood rats or my tire exchange with a moral? The tire change. I'll go ahead and pick the tire change, okay? The tire change. Alright, so pretty much it was going on like 11:30 at night and I was on North Capitol Street. Pretty much I was leaving a friend's house that time of night. Beforehand, I'm supposed to get together with some friends to go to the club on that Saturday night. And I was driving home on North Capitol Street and the tire went boom, boom, boom. And I realized, oh my god, I am getting a flat tire. The car is just swerving like this. I don't know what's happening to me. Are you okay? Alright, so I don't know what's happening to me pretty much, but, you know, I pull over on the side of the road, I put my hazard lights on, then I look at the front tire and realize, wow, on the left side of me I have a flat tire. I'm like clueless, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to change a tire, I never had to do it before, you know. With AAA, I believe that we've used up all of the, you know, roadside assistance, so there is none of that. So I get out of the car, and, well, I'm already out the car. I go to the trunk of the car, and I go through my SUV and start looking for the jack. I find the jack, but I realize, wow, I don't have a handle, so I can't jack the car up without a handle. There's police officers because I can see the lights down the street like 2 minutes away from me. So I'm out there in this really cute outfit, you know, definitely cute little top with my shorts on, you know, so I'm like, oh my god, I'm walking on the side of the road giving prostitution tease, but it's whatever. So I get over to the cops. Now, I told the cops my situation and tell them, hey, can I use your jack, or is there anything you guys can do for me? Possibly even help me change a tire. I'll give you money. So they were saying, well, we can't do that. We can't give you our jack. Or I'm like, well, what can you guys do for me? Well, there's nothing that we can do, but we can pretty much just call you a tow. Okay. So he called the tow and, you know, I'm like, okay, I'll go back to my car now. So I'm walking back up the street to the car. So I get to my car and I'm like, oh my god, I need to figure out how to change this tire. It's getting too late and I don't want to be on the side of the road, North Capitol Street southbound. It's just too much for me right now. So I go through the trunk again and I open up the little compartment door and I reach and I dig deep. And I finally figure out that I have the handle. Thank you, God. Did you put that there? Did you sneak tip do that miracle on me? Do I pop that miracle on me? He sure did, because I found the handle. So now it's like, how do I jack up the car? So I'm out there in these little boy shorts, bent over, hello doggy style position, trying to get this car up in the air, and I'm like, goodness gracious, what am I doing? I don't know what to do with the car. So, mind you, before I got the thing out of my car, I called my friends from you know, that I was supposed to go to the club with, and I told them about this. It's now going on in half an hour and a half. I don't hear from them. Okay, keep on moving. So I finally figured out how to place the jack under the car so it's stable to pump up the car, to jack it up, to, you know, lift up the car, whatever like that, to get it elevated. Hello. So I elevate the car, then I realized that I can't take off the cap to the tire because it was just pretty much stuck on there. So it was plastic, honey. I'm already, when my patience are short, I'm sweating already, it's hot. You know, it's muggy, DC weather. I break the daggone cap off of the car because I'm at this point, I'm upset. So I break the cap off, it was plastic, you know, Ford SUV, and then I'm trying to remove the nuts. So I go back to in the trunk and I get the little four cross thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I try to twist the nuts off, but I can't because the tire keeps spinning as well. So I'm trying to put my leg up under the tire and trying to, girl, I was doing too many stunts and shows on that side of that road. Hello, circus. So I realized I'm going to have to let the car back down again so that the tire could be, you know, it could be at a non-moving position. I put the car back down, I take off the nuts, and then I finally remove the tire off. My phone does not ring. So I call one of my friends from Baltimore, Terrence Styles. Hey! So, you know, he's walking me through with it, you know, making sure that I'm safe, making sure that I'm cool, and stuff like that. I am sweating. I am pouring sweat from every pore out of me. My legs are sweating, my thighs are sweating, my back is sweating, my forehead is sweating, my hair is wreckful. It's a mess. So, after I get the tire done, I'm like exhausted. I am just done. I mean, I'm lifting an SUV tire. I'm done. There's nothing else that I can do right. I can't think about no club. So, I get the tire changed. I let Turnstiles go and do his thing, whatever like that. And, I'm driving home. I get to my house and stuff. And there's no call. Okay. Alright. So, pretty much, I get inside of my room. You know, I strip down, get my tub ready. And, then my phone rings. Hey, you in the house yet? Your coffee, you fixed the tire? Mm-hmm, it's fixed. So, you still gonna go to the club? Rewind that. It's fixed. So, you still gonna go to the club? Am I still gonna go to the club? Excuse me, but I have not heard from you since my tire was flat. I have not heard from anybody since I was on the side of the road giving a demolition man trying to change this freaking tire. So all of a sudden, do I want to go to the club? No, I don't. I want to get into my tub, relax, and listen to my doo-wop, pop, pop, pop for some Miss Toni Braxton. Okay, that's what I want to do right now because I'm over the club. I'm over this whole night. So, the moral of the story is this. In time of crisis, you really get to see how far your friends will go for you. You really get to see the people that you surround yourself with, pretty much. And to me, I feel that I'm the kind of person that I go be above and beyond the rainbow to the bag of Skittles for my friends. But I feel like at the end of the day, I do things that I know good God well that a lot of them would not do for me. And I understand that they may not have a car. That's understandable. That's okay. But at the same time, you still have what? Your time. And with that time, you can always call your friend up. Are you okay? How are you getting through it? Did you figure out how to change the tire yet? Are you good? Have you called your parents? Have you called AAA? Or what's going on? Or walk me through it. Are you good? Do you want me to stay on the phone with you? You know, offer me some type of sympathy, some type of emotion that lets me know, well, at least you do care about how I'm getting through this situation. I didn't even get that. But what I got was, am I still going to the club? No, I'm not still going to the club. It just makes me just reevaluate who I really give my time to. And I don't want to say that these people are fake or they're phony, but it really makes me evaluate the priorities of my friends. Like, what do you really care about at the end of the day? And I feel that, fashion friends, we can talk about this. I'm sure that you all have been in situations where you have been in a crisis. It may not have been a tire changing experience like mine. It could have been at, you know, someone's death in the family. It could have been you losing your wallet, you locked out the house, locked out your car, you're lost on the side of the road, whatever. And it's like you call people that you want to just to console you or to just to be there with you, even though they can't be there physically, but you want them there voice-wise with you. And it's like they on a whole nother, you know, whole nother routine. They on stage doing Beyonce sets, and you're sitting there in the crowd trying to get some type of consolement, some type of help, girl. And I'm like, what is really going on? But I know good and well that you could call me at 2 in the morning. I would get out of my bed no matter where you are and try my best to get to you. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, it goes above and beyond just a tire for me. It goes to really show who I'm surrounding myself with. And to be quite honest, it makes me think that, you know what? I'm going to pull back towards a lot of these people in my life that I feel like I offer of myself with too much. Maybe I'm too available to certain people. Maybe I give a little bit too much. Maybe I should just become a little bit more vague, more shallow. Maybe I should be the kind of person to where I only care about the surface things, but I really don't care about the inner man at all. But you know what? I don't want to think like that, because results like that will lead me on to being, you know, the same type of friend that that person possibly is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be like that at all. But I wanted to tell you guys that story because I felt like I wanted to share that with you. And I know that you guys have been asking me about, to, you know, talk to you guys about something personal. You want to hear, you know, about the jabookas on the train or just something crazy in your life. And that's pretty much something that I've just recently been through. That whole tire changing experience. It goes beyond the tire change. Hello, AutoZone application. I know how to change a tire now. But it goes to show me that I really need to make sure that the people around me are pretty much for me. And it doesn't have to be for me at all times, but at the same time, to make sure they got my back. You know? But anyway, I want to tell you guys that story. If you're going through the same thing, let me know. Let's talk about it. I'm sure that you have been through a situation where your friends have shown off their gluteus maximus as well. So anyway, just let me know and we'll talk about it, okay?